Hi, how are you? It, the wind started blowing on me right when I hit record, and it's raining. I'm scooting in just a little bit more. How are you? Hello, and welcome to Spirit Forest. Yes, it is just me here right now. Kyla was with me for a little bit, and her and her dad is now off on their own adventure, and now it is just me solo here at the tent, and I thought about, I don't know, bringing you along. Do you want to come? I am cold. I'm chilly. It's chilly. I think it's in the low 50s right now. No mosquitoes out, which is good. I'm very happy about that. It's been crazy this year with mosquitoes. But, yeah. I got a lot of stuff going on. This is going to be another vlog. Aren't they all vlogs? I think they're all vlogs. Just chatting with you as we hang out at my tent. I haven't been here alone in a while. I've had the kids for a long time. Yeah, I've had them for a long time. In fact, Madison was supposed to be here, but she told me that, this is my teenage daughter, she told me that she's hanging out with her friends. I guess I need to get used to that. So, the friends have trumped me. You know, I'm happy she has friends, and I'm happy she's hanging out with her friends and stuff like that. And, you know, school's started and everything, so now she's meeting all these new people, and so it's okay. It's okay. So I thought of bringing you guys along. We are on a rat duty tonight. Yes. I got a lot of traps set up on my property. I've had them set up for a week now, and I have not caught one rat. However, you know what's interesting? And now the rats are inside the cabin. Yes, not kidding you. There is rat feces inside the cabin, and I'm just like, ugh. And it's upstairs too. So they climbed the stairs, and there's rat feces like all over the stairs. It's just nasty. So I'm on rat patrol. I feel that, you know, since I'm alone, this is a good time to do it. I have a lot of this is an old trap, actually. You know this one, Daniel. Yep. This one was given to me by a subscriber. It's been used. It has caught a rat before. Anyways, we don't have to go into too much detail, but it seems to be what's been going on, and so I'm just filming what's going on. I did bring another trap out here too. This is a, what does that say? I don't know. I had somebody borrow this trap. I had this trap for a while. It says squirrel repellent is inside there. That's what that is. No, I actually want to catch one, so we might have to take that out. But I've caught 7 squirrels, and this is a live trap. This is one where I'll catch them and I release them. This was actually my city trap, because they were eating the cords that were underneath my solar panels. And so, I think it was seven squirrels. And I drive like across like a 5-lane highway, because everyone says the squirrels come back. I don't think that they came back. I really don't. Thought about spray painting one and just seeing if it would actually come back. But literally, they'd have to pass by like a 6-lane highway in order to get to where my house was at the time when I had a house. Anyways, so I thought it would be a good idea to bring the trap here and see if I can catch one. I'm having a hard time catching them on those little rat traps. It's like they already know what they are. They're fully aware of what they do. So I'm going to try something new and different. Now these are pack rats. So they like little trinkets, little things that are like different. It's not like catching them with like peanut butter and crackers isn't working that well. But if I've caught them just because they walked by my trap. So if I put a trap out like where they're walking by, I'll catch them, or I'll catch them if I put a little trinket kind of thing that's on the trap that's not like food wise, and then that way I don't have a bear coming here too, because I do have bear problems as well. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun night. If that's the kind of stuff you don't want to hear, I guess you could click off this video and watch another video, but I won't record anything. I'll just let you know if anything happened. That's all. I have my BB gun, I have a headlight, and I plan on it being a really late night. We're gonna party with the rats. So I don't get dreadlocks. Let's put this stuff, my hair, let's put my hair into a pony. God, you guys, I have so much going on. I have so much going on. Okay, so I just got back from Railroad Day. Do you guys remember Railroad Day? I usually go every year. I have gone every year. I think every year they've ever had it, I've been there. And Joey, it was nice talking to you. If you're watching this video, Joey was there. He watches my videos, so I appreciate it. And he was volunteering there as well. And it's just really nice to have someone come up to you and say, "Hey, I know you." And I'm like, "You do?" So Joey, now I know you. And I have talked to him before in previous years too. I just couldn't remember. But anyways, it was a lot of fun. The reason why I didn't really film that much there, because I knew this ahead of time, is the train broke down. And so they weren't really having their big steam train type event. And so I was going to bring my drone. I was going to dress up in a costume, you know, like usually I dress up like in the 1800s type outfit. And I didn't do that. So, but I do want to show you a little bit of the train, even though it wasn't running. They still had it out on the turntable. And they had kids pulling the train and moving the train in circles just for fun, and I thought that was really cool. They ended up having a, I say a band, but it was a symphony type band there, and it was really good. Sorry I didn't record any of it because I just don't know about copyright issues and stuff like that. But it was a really cool event, even though the train wasn't running, and I'm really hoping next year that the train will run. I was going to say, let's go watch the sunset, but I think it already set. What time is it? Maybe it's later than I thought. Oh, it's 7:30, you guys. Yeah, the sunset. That's why it's pretty dark. It's dark out here, but not in the camera, but it's pretty dark. So, beautiful view of my porta potty, which I have to mention, I am not liking that right now because I'm not the only one that uses it. There's like 15 other guys that use it with me. Yeah. And they have forgotten to clean it a couple weeks, and it's just, yeah. Anyways, let's just go. Let's not look at the porta potty now. Let's look at my other work that I need to do. So I met a guy out here that does tree trimming stuff. Maybe we'll call him, I don't remember what his last name is. We'll just call him D for right now. Until I come up with a nickname for him. So I called up D and I said, hey, I got some work. You guys, I can't do all of this. I'm telling you, like, this is so much work to deal with all of my trees. I cannot do all of it by myself. So I called him up and I said, or I met with him and I said, I need help. You know what the funny part was? I told him, I said, this is going to be a long-term relationship. And the guy's kind of like an introvert, kind of guy, he comes out and cuts people's trees and he's just like, what? I said, long-term relationship, I need you for a long time. Like literally, I think he could work on my land for like a good 5 to 10 years. Not kidding you. Like that's how much wood I have that is dead and standing and on the ground and needs to be chipped or needs to be put into logs and needs to be cut. All of that, like 5 to 10 years at least. So I told him, I said, I have a budget to get some logs trimmed. And if you notice behind me, the D has been here. It's so nice. However, he cut that really cool stump I liked. I really liked this cool stump. Yeah, that's okay though. I can't get attached to too many things. I did tell him I have some special trees here. I'm like, I have some spirit trees that you can't touch. So I will be marking those at some point during this video, and you'll be able to see what my little special spirit trees look like. So, anyway, so he came out here and he was going to give me a quote, and he's walking around and he's like, this is a lot of work. Like literally, that's what he said. He's like, this is a lot of work. He's like, I mean, he's been doing this for years. And he's like, I think this is the worst I've ever seen it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I've been working on it, you guys. I've been working on it. So he's more skilled at the chainsaw and has a bit more confidence with the chainsaw than me. Not to say I'm not going to use my chainsaw. Just letting you know, Gary, I'm still going to use my chainsaw. But he's just a little faster and he can work during the week where I'm working during the week. And I want to get a lot of this stuff done for when I get my CO on the cabin. So I told him, I said, I'd like him to work on the area around the cabin. And after that, move towards the tent. Now, I'm actually kind of right next to the tent, and I guess he really wanted to take down that stump I had. It was bugging him. I don't know. He just cut it down. All good. Doesn't matter. I'm not attached. I'm not attached to that one. That one was okay. So I have logs like this all over my property, and I told him, I said, okay, I don't have a log splitter yet. It might be something I might need to invest in. And so I told him, I said, you gotta cut the logs really short. I don't know if he did a good job on these guys. Let me see. Oh, that's gonna be interesting to split. There you go. There's one of the ones he cut. And he cuts it like right to the ground too. Yeah, I like him. We're keeping D around. Yeah, like I came here and there's like, I don't know how many trees he took down and cut up for me. I think it might have been like 10. I'm like, what he just did in like 2 days would have taken me like weeks because I'm so cautious, because I'm here by myself with my chainsaw. I'm literally like cutting like really slow and paying attention to absolutely every cut that I do. I've got a feeling that he climbs trees. He like climbs them with ropes and cuts them at the top and all of that. So he said this is easy job for him, other than hauling the wood, which I think I'll be the one hauling the wood and he'll be the one cutting. That's okay. It's a good partnership. I'm okay. And I need to work out. So we're going to see that later in the video. You're going to see how many logs that he cut, because we need to start stacking them, because my log stack is getting a little weak. Let me show you. Just so you know. There you go. There's my stack for winter, you guys. That's not enough wood. That's not enough wood. Not gonna last me the winter, and I know I'm gonna be out here during the winter months, so I need a lot more wood there. As you know, I am a sucker for cookies, and at the railroad day, they had a cookie cart. Like, not kidding, like one of those, like, you know, you can go get tacos. I don't remember. I'm losing my mind right now. I'm trying to think what it's called. Anyways, they had like an RV full of cookies. And like, I was like, oh my goodness. And these are like some big cookies. They're like $5 a cookie. And I go up there and I'm literally like standing at our cookie board. And you guys know I'm allergic to walnuts, right? So I'm like, oh, I bet they have walnuts in it. And I'm like standing there for a good 5 minutes looking at her cookie board. And she's like, hey, how are you doing? And I'm like, do you have any walnuts in any of your cookies? And she's like, no. And I said, I'm going to buy a lot of cookies. And I did. And I have them in here. Yeah, that's not going to attract a bear. I got a peanut butter cookie. I got a velvet cookie. Oh, sorry. Hold on one second. Yeah, it was and they're so good. I'm like, okay. Okay, I said a lot, but I bought two. I bought 2 cookies. That's okay, right? Oh, goodness. Well, in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm in my kitchen and I am putting my food away. I actually had it out towards my cabin area, and well, I don't want a bear in the cabin too, you know. So is that what I think that was? Is that rat poop? Yep. Beautiful. They follow me everywhere. Kyla was here, and she was up in her loft area in the cabin, and she looks out the window and she's like, Mom, that's a really big chipmunk out there. And I'm like, what? She's like, I've never seen one so big, and it has a long and then bushy tail. And I'm like, ugh. The one time I didn't have my BB gun. She would have freaked out if I got out my BB gun and started shooting at it. But I probably would have done that. I'm like, you just saw a pack rat. Yay. She's like, it just came from under the deck. For those of you who don't know, I'm building a cabin. That's why I'm not staying in a cabin, and I live in a tent. And I love it. I love my tent. I have been in it. This is the 5th year. And I enjoy it. I really do. It will be nice to have walls when I have my cabin built. And I do plan on having my tent up again. But, you know, I might take a year off and work on the cabin stuff for a little bit and go backpacking, or who knows what I'm going to do. I have no idea. Like, people are like, wow, you've changed your whole life. Yeah, I have. I have sold my house. I have sold 60% of the stuff that I own. I am living in a tent, and I will be living in a basement in the winter months, and then coming up here and camping, and maybe I'll stay in the cabin, because by that time it's probably safe for me to stay in it, right? Yeah, I don't know. And wait until we get some some more inspections done, you know, because we still got to get gas in there, and electric I'm not worried about. Gas I get a little worried about leaks and stuff like that, so I want to make sure all those inspections have passed before I stay in there. Look how dark it is inside there. It's actually pretty dark here. I already have my lights are out already. You can see that light's out already. So it's getting dark. So I was thinking we'd hang out inside the tent. I did bring a light, and I'm hoping that light will be good enough so I can film while I'm inside the tent, and we'll do some stuff inside. Now that's a light. Holy moly, that's bright. Woo. Maybe, probably, okay. You know what I was wondering? I was wondering, why do we split logs? Like, I understand the concept of it because it exposes the fibers, it makes the fire burn a little bit better, but I have been splitting logs for 5 years, and I just want to put a log that I haven't split into the fire. Like, doesn't matter. I don't think it really does matter. I think you could just put a log in there. I've just been splitting these, and I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna stick a log right in. So I got these 3, and they're wet. And I'm just gonna like test it out to see how it does in the stove, because I'm kind of curious. And they're pretty wet. Let me tell you, they're pretty wet. It's nice and toasty in here. I would say it's probably in the 70s in here. It's really nice. There we go. See, these are the logs. And they're pretty wet. So yeah, we're gonna stick it in here and see what happens. I bet it's still gonna go on fire. These are one of those logs that Dee cut down. Gotta come up with a better name for him. Yeah. Okay, we'll check on that. Remind me to check on that. Okay, let me show you this project I'm working on.
Young, and we didn't want to be exposed. Even though it was cold, we were never wearing proper clothes. Always trying to be cool, trying to be those bad guys, smoking cigarettes behind the school. Always trying to be cool, trying to be those bad guys, you know. I still think about what we had when we were younger. We were never running out of time. As long as we had each other, everything was black and white.
Not doing so good. No. Now it's all smoky in here. Oh, that was not wise. That was not wise. And that is why we split wood. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need some air. Holy cow, my whole tent is just full of smoke. Yeah. I'm gonna air it out. I'm just trying to air out the tent. That was not wise of me. Who is the idiot today? Oh my gosh. That's why we split wood. Oh my goodness. It was smoking. And then I left the door open to show you guys. Oh. Okay. You're like, why are you sitting on the ground? Because I'm gonna paint. That's why. I cannot carry my, hold it. Oh, that's so much better. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna keep this vlog kind of real, you know, instead of cutting out all those parts that are uncomfortable and I mess up or something. I'm keeping this vlog real for you. So, you guys saw how I had to make my bed and stuff. You know, I'll be here for, you know, a week, and I have to put all my stuff away. Even if I leave for 4 hours, I will pack up the tent because of those rats. So I don't keep any gear in here at all. I've mentioned before multiple times, actually don't want to keep mentioning it, but you know, they chewed through about $500 worth of damage last year in my gear. So I had to buy new gear, and a lot of this is new gear. A sleeping pad's new. Those are like 120 or something like that. So I pack it up every time I leave and then blow it back up. I am becoming an expert at this sleeping pad. Let me tell you. One thing I also wanted to mention is that I think some of you don't understand, and because you'll message me or something like that. I don't have internet here, and if I do have internet, usually I'm working, and then I like kind of jump on my phone really fast and kind of see what's going on, or I upload a video to YouTube or something. I have a spot that I go to where it uploads to YouTube pretty fast. It's actually one of the libraries here. And it uploads pretty fast to YouTube, so I'll edit it here and then I'll bring it over to the library. But I get some people saying, you know, hey, why aren't you getting in touch with me? Why aren't you answering my phone calls? It's because I'm living here. Should I say that again? I live here. So honestly, if you want to text me right now, I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, it's over there. Hold on one sec. I'm going to prove to you that I don't have any Wi-Fi. I just was on airplane mode. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I've gotten a couple people that would say, hey, I'm trying to reach out to you and I haven't heard back from you. It's because when I am in internet, I'm actually working. That's the time that I'm working. So I do try to use, I don't even know if you can see it on the screen. Hold on, let's see. It says no service. Do you see it? Right up there? Anyways, just trust me. No service at all. I have nothing here. Yeah. So, I'm hoping that's going to change in October, that I will have some service here. I don't know for sure because it really depends on the cabin. I have ordered internet. Yes. I pulled the trigger, but I still need to talk to the builder about it because I bought it without even talking to him. I said, I need internet there. I was like, I need to make an emergency phone call from here or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm here so much. So, and it's really bad internet. It's like 1 megabyte, which is literally like, I might be able to make a phone call, you know, but it's better than my data, my cell service and stuff here. And again, if you guys remember, I am on the list for Starlink. I know a lot of you, if I say I don't have internet, everybody mentions Starlink. I am on the list for Starlink. I am waiting for it, crossing my fingers and my toes that I get it sooner than later. But just wanted to kind of let you guys know that this is home for me. And my girls come up here as well. Now that school started and everything, it's a little bit different. So things are a little bit different. But I'm not going to go into all those kind of details. You don't need to know. But just know that I have my kids 50% of the time. So there is a spot that I go to that I am with my kids as well. So I don't want to get into it. I really don't. Just note, if you can't get a hold of me, I'm sorry. You know, I do read the comments. I go through them, and when it gets to winter time, I will be staying in a basement a lot more. But there's times where that's not available to me, and I will be staying in different places as well. Currently, right now, my life is a true limbo of where I am, where I'm going, who I'm going with. Everything's just like in limbo. So it's no disrespect to you if you message me. I will try to get back to you. Email is probably the best way to get a hold of me than phone calls. Just wanted to let you know. Okay, so I said that. I want to show you a project that I'm working on. Okay. Move the light closer. Now I'm really bright. Is it okay? It's probably okay. Okay, so my stove is smoking. That's wide open behind me. Bugs are coming in now. Yeah, maybe I'll be really fast talking about this. So I am painting again. You know, it's part of my therapy is to paint. And so I'm painting another owl. Yes, it's in the process, you guys. You got to trust in the process anytime you're painting. It's kind of like I got to trust in the process when you're building a cabin, because currently right now, you know, it could be a better place to live, you know, but also like when you're camping and stuff and you first put up the tent, you know what I mean? It's that kind of things. Everything's a process. And so painting's no different. So I am painting another owl. Yeah, I don't know. I just really want to paint owls right now. This one will end up going to a gallery. And then I sell all of my paintings as original paintings, so they're not prints or anything like that. Mostly because I'm not very good at taking pictures of my art, and I think it's kind of cool. I'll just paint another thing, you know what I mean? So I will be starting to paint some paintings for my Etsy account for you guys. If you want a Spirit Forest painting and you can support me. You know, holidays are coming up and stuff, so it might be a nice gift for the holidays to have a Spirit Forest painting. My Etsy account is on my website. If you watch till the end of the video, my website's on the end of the video, or it's linked below as well. And you can have an original Spirit Forest painting. They are an 8x10, and you can stick it right into a frame. And so they're not really big or anything like that. And I would appreciate it if you'd like. If you like any of my paintings, that's totally fine. I'm going to try to paint some more. You know, I change up my style a lot, so I have a lot of different types of styles. So just keep checking back. And throughout this fall, I'm going to be putting a bunch more paintings on my Etsy account. And they're only $45. Like, I don't think that that's very expensive. They take me 3 to 4 hours to paint, and then maybe another half hour to package and ship and take pictures and all that kind of stuff. Maybe 45 minutes or something like that. So it's just, I like doing it. Like, I love to paint. And, you know, if you get to have one of my paintings on your wall, I would feel very honored. And a lot of the money, it goes to my cabin and my expenses that I have coming up lately. So thank you for all your support. Last year, you guys have purchased so many of my paintings. I was very honored. So thank you for those that have purchased my paintings last year. Okay, so I'm going to get painting and hanging out in my cool canvas tent. I'm tired. I'm like, one more paint stroke. I'm tired. I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. It's kind of a long day. But this is where I was at. This is where I'm at. It's getting there. I don't know. Maybe. I still wanted to I wanted to blend it with the background here. Oh, I have my own hair on it. But I just need to kind of complete this end. I think I got the most of the head okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. A few more layers and I think I'll be good. So there's a live band that I can hear them. I don't know where this live band is, but it's really loud. It's really weird since COVID. Like, this area has gotten really busy with people. Where before, like, I wouldn't hear a peep out of anybody. I didn't have neighbors. It's okay. It's not like they're playing a live band every night, but this is definitely a live band. Like someone's having a wedding or something, I think. Or something. I don't know. Hopefully I can sleep through it. And the rats come around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's about 10 o'clock. So I think I might set an alarm for 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. And just listen for them. Because you could hear them. I think I told you I was here with Kyla, which was my 13-year-old daughter. And yeah, they were right here. Not in the tent, but they were trying to get in the tent. And her head was like within 5 feet from them. And so happy she didn't wake up. Yeah. But there was a part of me is like, yeah, come inside the tent. Because if they come inside the tent, I got them trapped. And I have all my stuff here to get them. I'm tired. Somebody asked me the other day, do I have bear spray? And yeah, I do. I have bear spray right here. Bear spray. Yeah. I think this music is going to scare away the bears anyways, so I don't think the bear's going to be anywhere near here. I am pretty sure you cannot hear it on the camera, but it's like you can't hear the words that they're singing, but you can hear the bass, if that makes sense. Okay. I need to get some sleep so I can wake up early so I can get these rats. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear it? Do you want to know where that is? That is right next to my cabin. Holy cow. That was really loud.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong.
Bug in there.
Hey, look at me, man, what I've become.
Oh, Mikey.
I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, an easy kill, gonna leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the fold, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Look at me, man, what I've become.
That's a lot of work. Yeah. He has made a lot of work for me, which are good. I am not complaining about that. He has helped me so much, you guys. I'm definitely going to give this man a tip. What he could do in 2 days would take me like weeks to do, or a week, probably a week. I don't know how many trees he fell, and he cut them all up really nice for me, and yeah, I can't keep up with him. I've only done like part of what he's done on this side, which is over by the tent. I still have to do what he's done over by the cabin. Oh my goodness. Like, this guy's my hero. I'm in love. He's handy. No, I'm paying him, you guys. I'm paying him. But still, I'm like, wow, keep this guy around. I'm definitely going to keep this guy around. I like men that can help me work. You know, like, good workers are hard to find, and I'm very happy. So yeah, I'm a good worker, so I'm gonna start working on some more stuff. So I think I've been working on this for about four hours, something like that. I'm starting to feel it in my lower back a bit. I don't know how many loads that I've done in that wheelbarrow. I'm gonna guess like 10 to 12. I didn't film every one of them. But you know, like, and I don't know, I think I have about the same amount to do. Yeah. Good times. Good time. I'm actually very happy. I'm very happy because I finally found someone to help me, and I hope he comes back. I'm like, please come back. I actually just contacted him 2 days ago and just asked him if he had any questions for me and stuff, and he's like, no, I think I'm good. I'll be out there next week. And I'm like, that's so awesome. You're coming back. I got one. I'm reeling it in. Let's keep this man happy. Keep this man happy. Yes. Okay, so I think this is going to be really good. He can cut the trees down, cut them up into logs, and then I spend a couple days stacking them. And that's kind of what my plan is. I mean, if you guys think of something else I should be doing, let me know. Because I mean, I got lots of wood out here, and I'm just going to be stacking them, and I'm not going to be putting tarps over every one of them. You guys, like, I can't count how many stacks I have. But I am going to eventually, and I mentioned this before, I'm going to eventually build this like shed kind of thing for my wood. It's on the list, so for right now, I think all I'm going to do is just stack them, and then I don't think I can split all this wood on my own. I think I might have to invest in a log splitter, or I think I have a neighbor that might have one that I could borrow, rent, something, you know, and split some logs. So my goal is to get some wood just in case my house closes in the winter, because my house is heated by fire when I'm in it, and it does get heated by propane when I'm not in it, just to keep my pipes from freezing. But I think that if I have some wood available for me to burn, that would be really nice. So my next goal right now, I have enough wood over by the tent area. I'm gonna again move over by the cabin area and start working on that and getting like stacks going there. Now, if you guys have seen my winter videos, like walking here in like 3 feet of snow, like if I were to want to get my wood, I don't want it too far from the cabin, because you got 3 feet of snow. Anytime I leave my cabin, I'm gonna have to put my snowshoes on. Like, so I want a lot of those stacks for the wood that I can burn. I want those to be closer to the house. That would be ideal. Yes. So, did you guys see that deer this morning? It was literally, I felt like I could almost reach out and pet it. It was right next to the tent. So I was sitting here, and of course I didn't get it on film. I was sitting like right around here. I was setting up the camera to film for you. And I heard like this animal in the distance. And it's like I thought it was a whole herd of deer, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I knew I was safe because I was in a bunch of trees, you know, but like all of a sudden it was just like boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, and I think it was that deer was running for her life through my property right behind me here, and then running off that way. Like for her life. She was just like something was gonna get her, you know? So immediately, of course I didn't hit record, but I was like, and I'm immediately looking for the mountain lion. You know, like I could have swore I was going to see a mountain lion chasing her. Like I was waiting for it. And in fact, I didn't move for a good 10 minutes just in case it was a mountain lion. Because something spooked her and she was running for her life. She wasn't just running for fun, you know. No mountain lion. I didn't see a mountain lion, but I'm on alert right now in case there's a mountain lion around here, because there is one that's this way, and mountain lions usually kind of follow the same path. They kind of hunt in the same areas, and they do hunt about 500 yards from my place is usually where my neighbors have seen them. So yeah, I thought I was just gonna see a kill right in front of me. that scared me. That really did. Okay, I don't know, my camera's not. Hello, lighten up, thank you. I'm in the, it's always weird trying to record in the trees. Anyways, I'm gonna start get working again. I got a lot of stuff to still do here.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky.
So I think I'm done for now at stacking wood. I still have a lot more to do, but I want to wait until I get some bigger logs again, and then I use that as the base. And then usually what I'd like to do is like build up and make it smaller and smaller logs from there. So you notice I have some tape, or it's caution tape we used a long time ago. Oh, hold on, let me get around this tree. I want to show you the trees that I think are kind of special, and I don't want them cutting. And in fact, they're not live trees. They're dead ones. And I walked the property with them and kind of showed it to them that, you know, these trees to me are kind of special. So I don't want him removing them or chipping them or anything like that. They have a lot of history to them. You'll see one of them. I actually put my little, do you guys remember I made those little like clay spirits? I put some of those there, made a little home down there. It was kind of fun for the kids when they were younger. So also with a lot of this like rotten trees, you can use these for like when you're trying to make like an ember. It can really help because you can like break them up and they're like really like powder fine. So I actually want to work on that as well with the trees too. Just learn if I can do it with my fire rod, see if I can light it with a fire rod. So I'm thinking I'd just tie a little something on it, and I think he'll remember our conversation. Maybe I need a little more than that. What do you think? Do I need more than that? Maybe a little more. I got a ton of this stuff. Like, what am I gonna do with this? I don't know. I just love these old trees. So much history. And he and I were talking. He says these are over 100 years old, these trees. Yeah. And there's another one over there, which he already knows. I know he knows that one. And that's like right on the border of my property and my neighbor's property. And so I'm not going to mark that one. But I know that he and I had a conversation about that. So hopefully he remembers. Okay, we're going to approach another one here that I really like. This one has fire damage on it. There was a fire that came through Spirit Forest. I don't know when it was. And I've tried to research it, but I haven't been able to find anything. But I really like this tree too, even though they're dead. There's just some character about the history of the tree. And I know it sounds really weird and kind of probably hippie-ish and stuff, but that's what I feel, you know? Like, these are special to me. This one's been in a lot of my videos. It has a really cool moss ground to it as well. I'm going to use a lot for this one. And in fact, you could tell there's a bunch of other trees. I think it was during that fire that all these trees fell. And so, I'm going to find a way to... And now I told him I didn't want any of the trees to fall on this too, which is going to be really hard because over this way there's a lot of dead trees and they're all kind of pointing this way, you know? Oh, I don't know how to... I really love the character of this tree. And this one in the back too is really cool. Doesn't this look amazing? Okay, it probably won't look amazing in the videos of my record here and I have this big caution tape behind me, but I don't know, there's something about these trees, and I know some of you understand, and you know, I just don't want, there's some live ones too, but I know he's not taking down live trees, so you know, I don't need to mark those. It's these really old ones that have so much character that I would be a little crushed if this thing got crushed and put through a shredder or something like that. I think it needs to be here, you know? It's my weird side. So I'm going to call this a video now. I want to thank you for joining me on my adventure. I'm just going to go back to the tent and paint a little bit more and just kind of relax for a bit, relax my body for a bit. So thanks again, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.
I hope it never ends, this being more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day.